I'm here on North Street in Newtonville to see what's not in the buffer zone. The purple area is where a gun shop could theoretically be allowed under the recently passed restrictive zoning. Now that building there, 60 Farwell Street, Queen Screw and Manufacturing. The front half that you see there is in Waltham. The rear of the building is in Newton. Pretty much all of this parking lot is in Newton. And the front of it would be in the buffer zone, so no gun store in the front, but the rear half approximately of the parking lot is that purple area going right up to that little extension of the white building there. So roughly this part of the parking lot would be available for a gun store. That's one property. And here's another view from the white building itself. Okay, next lot down on North Street is 191 to 203 North Street. That's this building here. Again, front of the parking lot, buffer zone, so not allowed. Part of that building, the left to right portion there, would be allowed space, but it's unclear whether a gun store could be in part of a building, if there would be a way to partition it off, or if that building would have to be torn down and a new building built to house a gun store. And a very small portion of the parking lot would be outside of the buffer zone back there. So roughly from that Colorworks sign, this building, and a little bit of the parking lot here where I'm standing would be the part outside the buffer zone. So theoretically, gun store allowed. Okay, next property is Fiorella's. Hopefully they're not going anywhere. Tiny corner front left of the building is in the buffer zone. The rest of the building and essentially all of the parking lot are not in the buffer zone, so again, theoretically a gun store could be here, but hopefully not, because their food is very good, and I'm probably going to get some in a minute. So this is the parking lot. It's Sunday, early evening, and it's full, so they do need their parking. And finally, this building, currently Master Cars, North Street Garage, and an upholstering workshop. The very extreme far right of that building is in the buffer zone, so this whole building does not qualify for a gun store as is. It would have to be torn down and replaced by a building that was outside the buffer zone. Yeah, this parking lot itself is in the purple area, so theoretically that could house a new building with a gun store. Same where I'm standing right here, and back to a portion of this lot. So about the right-hand third of this long building with the school bus parking next to it, that would be in the purple area. Likewise, this little, it almost looks like a trailer here. So, don't know if you call that a building. That looks like it would be entirely in the allowed area for a gun store, but it doesn't look very big and it doesn't look very securable. And here's the backside of that little, whatever you call it, and looking into the Fiorella's parking lot over there.